Melissa Furlick. It has been a year full of creativity, inspiration, challenges, and so much growth for all of us in this process. And so I thank everyone who's been very involved in this project. I also wanted to take a moment to thank a couple of people that really have gone out of their way this past month in developing not only one, but 2 touring shows this year. Thank you so much, and also community members as well. The Kentucky Bell Market, Elks Lodge, Sarah and Mac, thank you guys. Anna, Kate Mott, Allison Letso, Harrison, Ellie, and Natalie, thank you guys so much for your work. And because of this incredible team that has worked so diligently, we are projected to reach over 35,000 kids. Yes! And if you are inspired by this project, if you are inspired by new work and you believe in the power of TYA or in the voices through new works, please, we ask you guys to join us and be a part of that story. We have an amazing anonymous donor who has contributed and is committed to fund and match any gifts from now on until the end of the season for up to $15,000. So we ask you guys to come and talk to any of the staff after the show or to myself if you are interested and want to learn more about that. I also want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, because without them we would not be able to do this work. And so I ask you to join me in thanking the Clarence V. LaGuardia Foundation, the Kruger Charitable Foundation, Alan and Stephanie Simon, RLC Foundation, the Dane G. Hansen Foundation, and the National Endowment for the Arts. Thank you. And during the show, if there's an emergency or we need to exit, if you need to exit throughout the show, please use our bumps on this side during the performance. I do ask if you can turn off any electronic devices at this time. We will be having a short 10-15 minute break after the performance, so I ask you guys if you want to come back and join us. We will be having a talk back with all the playwrights and directors of the Headwaters New Play Festival, which would be a great opportunity for you to hear about their process and how their pieces came about. And so at this point, I would like to say this is the world premiere of our Midwest touring show, Seeds of Change.
Welcome, boys and girls and grown-up friends. Heed this tale, and caution bid its moral end, for nowhere else in this wide world exists as rude a girl as this. The one you're here to contemplate, the one that's called Miss Rosie Kate. Here, in her knightly dress, Rosie Kate seems hardly to impress. Gaze closely at her face. Her cherry lip, you can liken her to you or me, but look hard now, beyond her batting eye, and past the blush of cheek, where truth does lie. Seek the stripe of darkness deep inside, the pain of steely black she cannot easily hide. You might ask me, why she has such a heart of night? What wound did she incur? What fright? You will learn the tale within the hour's time, but my morning bell's about to chime. Thus must I go and satisfy her needs as I've been tasked to do for all these years. Put on my garb of caring nurse, my curse, for I was not a nanny born.
Nanny! Nanny! Hurry up! It's past time for you to dress me.
Lovely vocal cords, haven't
You're excessively slow. Don't you like being my nanny on the secluded Isle of Oro, where everything is perfectly beautiful? Like me. I'm beautiful, aren't I?
Yes. Thank you. Yes, dear. You're the prettiest girl on the island. She's the only girl on the island.
Wow.
There you are.
How do I look? Oh no. Where's my locket?
Oh, the locket, yes. Oh dear. Oh, the locket. Here it is. The locket in my pocket. There you are, all beautified and ready for your day.
What day is it?
What day is it? Do you know? What day of the week?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh,
Thank you.
One day.
Oh, time flies.
One day till my birthday. I'm so excited, I can hardly contain myself.
Because you're turning 10?
Because of presents. Lots and lots and lots of presents. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Rosie. Yeah, it's my birthday. Bring me a present.
Birthdays aren't only about presents, you know.
They are for me. And you know what I want? 1,000 sequin sparkly dresses, colored ribbons for my tresses. Nothing too excessive for the birthday girl. I want boxes, trinity boxes, all the boxes, and all for nuts, the red diamond hat. Imagine now the birthday girl. For my birthday, it's my special day. So give me what I want, what I want, what I want, what I want. I want to play all day with celebrity guests. Only the best, leave out all the rest. My very own circus, a honky-tonk band. Everything fancy and everything grand for me. For my birthday, my special day. So give me what I want, what I want, what I want, what I want.
I wish I could tell her the unspeakable secret I've held so long. I wish I could tell her of her father and mother, the hole in her heart, the hole that she fears, the bottomless pit, nothing can bear. It's not me, it's I, not I. I don't care if you get funny. Oh, if only you made it easier, dear.
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday,
Favorite day is
the day we all celebrate.
Give me what I want, what I want,
Give you
what I want,
what
what I
you
want.
must take care that Rosie does not cry, for if she does, the rain comes pouring down, and all the seeds and fragile plants I've grown would underwater be and sadly drown. Rosie, do you remember what I told you would happen on the day you turned 10?
Oh, I do double digits. 1, 0, 10. 1, 2, 3, 10!
And I'm going to tell you a very important story.
More important than me.
She does not know his face or name, or if she did, the pain would red her cheek. But hear me now of whom I speak. The man who makes me wear a dress and puts me under great distress to bow and serve his daughter here.
Nanny! Nanny! Daydreaming again. Me.
Yes, miss, of course.
Gives us a touchstone. He has lots of chores to do to get ready for my birthday party.
And what about you? Isn't there something you should be doing?
But Nanny...
Birthdays do not eliminate the need for you to educate yourself. Have cheer, my dear. The more math you know, the better you are at counting your blessings.
Do you know what this is?
No.
A big bag of seeds.
Oh.
Nanny makes me plant seeds so I can learn math. I have to plant 4 in each of these 3 pots. Then I have to figure out how many I plant it all together. Nanny makes me plant seeds so she can grow plants in her garden. She says, without seeds, we wouldn't have lovely vegetables to eat. Bah!
Lovely vegetables like scrambled egg, plant. Hey everyone, are you here for Rosie Kate's birthday party?
Yes.
It's gonna be a huge to-do. And by that I mean a huge to-do list for me!
Touchstone!
Hey Rosie Kate, I've got a new joke for you today. Why did the girl refuse to wear shoes? Because she loved soccer! Soccer? How now, can a girl named Rosie be so gloomy?
I have to do sums and it's no fun.
But numbers can be fun. Like 1 sun, 2 shoe, 3 tree, 4 floor, 5 hive, 6 sticks, 7
Heaven.
Who cares? I don't want to do muddy math problems.
I'll cheer you up by telling you jokes.
Okay, but only if everybody will count with me. Will you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it! Okay.
For cake, I need flour, water, eggs, baking soda, and Thisbe. Thisbe? Thisbe? Thisbe, where are you? Thisbe? 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 Where are you? My beautiful buddy. Thisbe's the hardest worker I know, but sometimes she's shy. You can help me find her by going like this. Buzz. 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 Louder. I think I hear her. Thisbe! Oh, there you are, my beloved.
Why do you want this bee to bake a cake?
Because bees are masters at math, geniuses at geometry. Did you know their hives are perfect hexagons, six-sided shapes, that are super efficient at storing the most amount of honey in the least amount of beeswax?
No.
Well, now you do. Hey, Thisbe, would you give us some honey for Rosie Kate's birthday cake? Thisbe, that's only one drop. Rosie Kate wants the sweetest cake any baker can bake. We're gonna need a quart at least. What's that? You only make 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in your entire lifetime? That's a problem that needs solving. Let's see. One bee makes 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey every 6 weeks. That means it would take you 12 times 6, 72 weeks to make 1 teaspoon of honey. And there are 192 teaspoons in a quart, so it would take you 72 times 192. Oh. Math can be very tricky. Does anyone have a computer? Or, fingers! Everyone's got fingers. Could you all hold up your fingers? Oh, thank you. Yeah, everyone. I'm gonna need a lot. Let's see. 192, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, twice I got 2,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 4,000, it'll take you 13,824 weeks to make 1 quart of honey. That's 265 years.
But my party's tomorrow. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
I want cake. I want cake.
Beastly, isn't she?
I want cake. I want cake.
Rosie, breathe and calm yourself. In, out. In, out. Everyone, can you breathe with me? Help me calm Rosie down. In, out.
No, no, no.
Uh-oh, everyone. Rosie Kate's about to have an anger storm.
Are you here for my birthday party? Did you bring me any presents? Yes. You did it? Did you? Where are all my presents? Nanny, something's terribly wrong. No one's come to my party.
Oh, that's not true. Look at all these smiling faces. I said, look at all the smiling faces! Thank you!
Any presents? I don't have any friends. Nobody likes me.
She's not very likable, is she? Still, you have to feel sorry for her.
Where's Touchstone? Oh, even he's gone missing.
Maybe some lunch would cheer you up. Some noodles.
I don't want noodles.
Birthday cake?
I don't want cake.
Read you a story.
No.
Nice warm bath?
No.
Hug?
No.
You could open your birthday present.
I don't want it. I don't want anything. This is the worst birthday ever. Have Touchstone throw everything in the sea.
He can't. I gave him the day off.
The day off? On my birthday? I should throw you in the sea. How could you do this to me?
Rosie,
Don't Rosie me.
you need to behave.
I don't want to behave.
I'm sorry your birthday is such a disappointment, Rosie Kate, but today is still a special day.
No, it's not.
It is! Because, remember, and today's the day I'm going to tell you a very important story. A story I've been waiting 10 long years to tell. Come close now. You see, in youth I was a loathsome, jobless punk. A runty burr, a roaming farms and fields, when took me in a man who fed me well.
So what? Why should I care?
Dear Rosie Kate, you'll never understand. The man who did command we leave his home. The man whose wife has given you the gift you wear around your neck this very day.
You promised me a big party.
You're forgetting that your actions have consequences.
How is this my fault?
Life was once so good, we spoke all in verse. Our words like peaceful streams trickled gently from our tongues, rhyming similes for fun. But then, the curse. How cruel it was, and worse, it seems when you were born, you got the gene to ruin everything with what you feel. You make the stormy sea like tempest swell, grounding planes and ships from traveling well. You make the savage wind that wrecks the isle, uprooting plants and trees and taking lives of blameless birds and bees and butterflies.
The thirsty blue butterfly
Gone. Extinct.
died. Like my parents.
Ah yes, back to my story. 'Tis true your mother died when you were very young. And in your grief you cried a sea of tears.
And my father?
Not dead.
But you told me.
You're right. I told a lie to end your tears. I hid the truth for years, protecting him. 'Twas the man who took me in could stand no more the grief and sent his babe away.
The man who took you in. He's my father?
One and the same. It's he who banished us to the Isle of Aura.
Why? Why would you do that?
Your father felt his feelings very strongly. It seems you've inherited those same strong feelings. Feelings that have surprising results. Once there was a woman and a brand new baby girl and a dedicated father. They were happy in the world. They lived in a cabin in a forest they called home, surrounded by love and flowers they had grown and life was good, and life was fine, and life was predictable. Also it seemed at the time. Then, one tearful day, the woman died, and the baby girl, she cried and cried and cried, till the father couldn't stand it, and he sent his child away, and that's how you got here today.
I thought life was good. I thought life was fine. I thought life was predictable. Or so it seemed before I learned that girls who cry are sent away. That nannies who lie can lead you astray.
I'll fetch some tea to calm you.
The baby girl grew up, and look what I've become. Full of all these feelings that make me come undone. I haven't any friends, made a mess of all I see. Where did I go wrong? What will become of me? Tear down this image. Tear off this stupid dress. Throw away this ugly old locket. Abandon all this foolishness. I thought life was good. I thought life was fine. I thought life was predictable. Or so it seemed.
Excuse me, Miss Rosie Kate, can I have a word?
Can't you see I'm having a moment here?
I really need your help. I found this swordfish on the far side of the aisle, and I'm afraid if we don't untangle him quickly, he'll die.
Why should I care?
Because, Miss Rosie Kate, the poor fish is tangled in trash and toys that you threw in the sea.
Why is everything my fault?
If you just look, you'd recognize your plastic necklace, your jump rope, your holiday lights. Por favor, señorita. Won't you help me?
Touchstone, if this is one of your stupid jokes.
I never joke.
What are you? Man or fish?
Ah, permítame presentarme. I am Ferdinand, swordfish of the seven seas. I've fought all my life on behalf of ocean creatures, protecting us from pirates and whalers and overzealous fishermen. Alas, now I face my final foe, and it is drowning me.
Your final foe?
El plástico.
You're worried about plastic? I have way bigger fish to fry.
You're not going to eat me, are you?
My father abandoned me on this island.
Then it is natural for you to be upset.
So why does everyone keep telling me to calm down?
Sometimes pain and anger son necesarios.
Nanny says my feelings are too strong. They cause anger storms and sadness showers.
But that may be true, but strong feelings can also help you fight for good.
Nanny says nothing good comes from fighting.
It does when you fight for a cause that matters, like the future of the ocean. Why should you dare? Dios mío! El océano es fantástico! It makes half of all the oxygen people breathe. It distributes heat around the planet. And it's the largest ecosystem on Earth and home to many animals and plants. sea, the whole planet suffers.
Then everyone on Earth will be as sad and angry as me.
Vienes conmigo, mi dulce niña. Let me show you the sea. Then you'll understand why it is worth saving.
Danny says not to go with strangers.
Por favor, if you don't act quickly, I will die.
What would you do? Would you go with Ferdinand?
Yeah.
I don't think I should go alone. Will you come with me?
I'll go with you.
Let's all go!
Well, quick, help me untangle Ferdinand. Ah!
Okay.
Careful.
Okay.
My feet.
I'm so sorry, Ferdinand.
Gracias. Well, we're going on a boat, so everyone better put on their life jackets. And take your swords to protect you. You try. Very good.
Touchstone, before we go, promise that when we cross the ocean, you'll help me find my father.
Oh, that's not such a good idea.
I have to talk with him. I have to find out what happened, why he sent me here.
The journey will be too hard.
I'm not afraid.
You may learn things that make you even more upset and angry.
I don't care. It's time for me to go. It's time I go away. Bring this story to an end. Time to tear it all down and start again. Time to step off the shore to set forth on the sea. Time to journey ahead and discover a new me. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Wow! The big waves! Oh! Ooh. Hold on! Here comes another one!
My tummy hurts.
Look, a school of fish! Guess how fish stay so healthy? Vitamin C! Whoa! 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 Oh, look out! Here comes the fun one!
Stop it, Touchstone!
A bottlenose dolphin. He's jumping on porpoise.
A pelican! Got something in its pouch.
Ugh.
Gross!
Ugh.
Garbage barf.
Fish are not the only ones drowning in plastic. Seabirds eat it too, and it makes them sick.
Plastic would make me sick too.
There are millions of plastic shopping bags and plastic water bottles in the sea that form gigantic garbage patches, thousands of miles wide.
That's disgusting.
What is worse? All that plastic stays in the ocean for thousands of years. Even when it breaks into smaller and smaller pieces, millions of fish, dolphins, and whales swallow it. All that plastic is killing us! Oh!
I'm sorry, Ferdinand. They never said throwing trash in the sea would be so harmful.
Did she tell you that the ice caps are melting because the planet is warming?
No.
Or that rising sea levels are threatening people's homes?
No.
Or that changes in ocean chemistry are killing our coral reefs?
No.
Your nanny is a real ninny.
Well, if the ocean is so important and beautiful, why do you let bad stuff happen to it?
Well, people don't always appreciate the things they have. Think about your school. Do you like to read books in the library? Slide on the slides? Swing on the swings? Well, if you appreciate something, you should take good care of it.
I didn't take care of the Isle of Oro.
But you can take care of the ocean, and rivers and streams. We want all our waterways clean.
I will!
Oh!
I promise.
Good. Now, I must go. I am the principal instructor for La Escuela de Espada de Mar, and my students are waiting.
Bye, Ferdinand. I couldn't wish for a better companion on the sea but you.
Oh!
And you too, Touchstone.
Adios, amigos!
Hurry up, Touchstone. I can only hold for a certain amount of time. Ah! Sensei! How did you get here? Oh, Touchstone! Hold on! Grab onto this!
Hey, Rosie, how'd it get so dark in the boat?
Lie down, Touchstone.
Oh.
Land ahoy.
What? Where are we?
This is your old home?
This is where my family comes from? Everything's so strange here.
Well, you've been gone a long time.
Since I was a baby, right?
Do you recognize any of it?
Not really. Everything looks so bleak. So empty. What's wrong with this bee? What's she saying? I can't understand her.
When plants and trees die, everything's affected. Even the smallest bee. That's because everything in nature is connected. Rivers and streams flow into the sea. Plants and trees shelter birds and bees. Even you and I have to live in harmony with the sun and skies. Use your hands, use your eyes to understand the sun and skies. Use your hands, use your eyes to understand the sun and skies. Let's start with the sun. Raise your arms to the sky. Let your fingers dance above you like clouds floating by. All the world above you is the atmosphere. Water, vapor, and air protect the earth right here. Use your hands, use your eyes to understand the sun and skies. Use your hands, use your eyes to understand the sun and skies. Your head is planet Earth. Make your arms the atmosphere.
It's a balance situation. Science makes it clear.
Now, stretch your arms like trees. Let your fingers be the leaves.
You can be a cozy home for the birds and the bees.
But trees can burn, fall down, and die. Even bees can lose their hives. If we don't take care of the earth can't save our lives. Too much heat stays trapped on Earth, creating storms and more ice. Melting ice will make the ocean rise till our island disappears.
Oh no.
Use your hands, use your eyes to understand the sun and skies. Use your hands, use your eyes to understand the sun and skies.
Use your hands, use your eyes to understand the sun and sky.
The key to a healthy planet is making sure we have a clean atmosphere.
How do you do that?
Well, one way is to make sure we don't burn too much fossil fuel.
Fuel made from dinosaur bones? Cool.
Not exactly. But you're right that fossil fuels are buried deep inside the earth, sort of like dinosaur bones. Can anyone here name a fossil fuel?
Oil.
There we go. We dig up fossil fuels like oil, gas, and coal, and we use them to power factories, cars, and airplanes. Even to heat our homes.
So fossil fuels help us.
That's right. But the more we burn, the more carbon dioxide we release into the atmosphere. Let's pretend that each of these balls equals 1 billion tons of carbon dioxide. Right now, with all the fossil fuel we burn around the world, we release 11 billion tons of carbon into the atmosphere each year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Stop.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I can barely hold them all.
When trees are healthy, they absorb carbon from the atmosphere, about 3 billion tons a year. So I'll take 3 back.
Oh, trees absorb carbon? Somebody help the planet!
The ocean also absorbs carbon, about 3 billion tons a year. So I'll take 3 more. There. That's how much carbon is being absorbed by the planet each year.
I still have 5 left.
And it's those 5 balls, those 5 billion tons of carbon that trap too much heat on Earth and warm the planet up so much that ice caps melt, sea levels rise, and plants bloom at the wrong times. Too much carbon can even impact the weather.
I thought I was the only one who could change the weather.
People have a lot of power. We can use that power to harm the Earth, or we can use that power for good. Like when we practice the 3 R's.
Rosie, Rosie, Rosie!
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Right.
Who knows what reduce means? Yes! Reduce is like minus, to make something less. If we have 5 fingers, we minus 2 fingers. How many fingers do we have? 3 fingers. We reduce the number from 5 to 3. Who knows what a carbon footprint is? Come on. Who knows? Yes! Obviously. A carbon footprint is a measurement of how much fossil fuel you burn every year. We can reduce our carbon footprint by walking or biking instead of driving in a car, turning off lights when we leave a room, or playing outside instead of on a computer.
Oh, the second R is for... reuse. What's that?
Reuse means to use something more than once. Like if we use a backpack or cloth bags to carry groceries instead of plastic ones that we throw away.
Oh, I get it. Like reusing dishes that we wash in the sink instead of paper plates and plastic cups that end up in the trash.
And never use plastic straws. Buy reusable ones instead.
Oh, does anyone here reuse vegetable scraps to fertilize the soil?
That's called composting.
Danny does that on the Isle of Oro.
I bet you know what recycling is. Come on. Thank you. Recycling is when we collect things like plastic, glass, and metal cans that we can reuse to make something brand new. Does anyone see anything on our stage that can be recycled? Yes! All of it. The paper and the cardboard can go in the green bin.
Okay. What about the plastic?
The plastic can go in the blue.
Okay. And the cans?
The cans can go in the red bin. save the earth by herself. But when we work together and cooperate, like bees, we can make a change indeed. Bees buzz making honey to keep the hive alive. No one works alone, together they strive.
Every bee has a job to do, workers, queens, and drones. Every bee is responsible, no one works alone.
So it is with people, we have to cooperate. When we work like the bumblebee, the result is really great.
Are you okay? Oh.
One small person can't always work alone. When we work together, it's faster and it's fun. One small person, like the humble bumblebee, can make a big change when she works in harmony. Buzz, 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 buzz.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Buzz on over here, let's be like the bee. Let's save our world from let's harmonize, cooperate, protect the earth and make it great. Be a team, you and me. Buzz, buzz, buzz,
Buzz in you.
One small person can't always work alone. When we work together, it's faster and it's fun. One small person, like the humble bumblebee, can make a big change when she works in harmony. Oh. You see, Rosie? As much damage as we've done already, it's not too late to make a change. Our world is still beautiful. And precious. You may think you need a sword like Ferdinand's to fight for good, but you don't. Sometimes a flower is just as powerful as a sword. Rosie, what's wrong? Why are you sad?
I'm sad because of what we're doing to the earth. I'm mad too. Mad about doing better to take care of it. And what if I find my father and he doesn't recognize me?
Show him your locket. He'll recognize that, surely.
My locket. No.
The locket. Oh, the locket. So many lockets.
Yes.
Here it is. The locket in my pocket. I saved it for you when you threw it in the sea.
Thanks, Touchstone. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Do you want me to come with you to help you find your father?
No. This is something I have to do myself. I mean, myself and... Bisbee!
Okay, but be careful out there. business do you have here?
I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here.
You're here.
Go away! You're not welcome.
I'm not scared of you. Right? We're not scared.
No. That's good.
Ha!
Who are you?
It's me, Rosie Cake. Look, I've got the locket.
Yes, the locket.
I came all the way across the sea to find you.
It's been a very long time.
I have so many questions. Why did you leave me on the island? Didn't you love me? Didn't you love Mom? What happened to her? Do I look like her? Did you remember my birthday? When's your birthday? Do you like cake? What do you like to eat? Do you like pancakes? Do you like noodles? Answer me! No! The important stuff!
I can't say anymore.
Why not?
It's all too painful.
Father!
It's all my fault.
What is?
Once upon a time here was such beauty. As far as eyes could see were fields of green, gold, and purple blossoms lined the valley, a more fragrant place there has never been. Rich, dense forests provided us with shelter. Farms provided us with healthy food. You and me and Mother were a family, and everything was beautiful and good until the day when
When what, Father?
I argued with your mother. Bless her soul, and despite my love for her, I filled with rage, and I knew not the words to speak my heart. Instead, I tried to stuff my feelings down. I held my rage inside. I tried my best. I tried to drown my anger in the sea, but out of me it roared. A massive storm, a giant tidal wave, so powerful it picked your mother up and swept her out, and no matter how I tried, I could not save. I couldn't save her. It was then I lost my words. Poetry abandoned me. I couldn't rhyme. I could barely speak. I fell into a deep, deep sadness, and my tears caused a great flood. And it was then I realized that feelings are dangerous. And to protect you, I had to send you away. Far away from me and all the destruction I've caused. So I cast a spell on a goat and a shepherd.
Nanny goat and touchstone.
And I sent them to care for you on the secluded Isle of Oro, where everything is beautiful.
You sent me away to protect me, but you didn't protect me. You left me. You left me to grow up alone.
But Nanny and
They didn't
Touchstone,
love me. I needed Mom. I needed you.
I couldn't.
You have strong feelings. I have strong feelings too. And my feelings make terrible things happen. Wind, rain, storms, hurricanes.
How's that for the power of one small person?
Bisbee, you can speak.
Of course I can speak.
You always.
I vibrate my body to talk to other bees, but I'll use words to talk to you.
Nanny says use your words, but I always forget.
Using your words takes a lot of practice, especially if you have strong feelings. But you can do it. Close your eyes. Now, what are you feeling?
Sad, hurt, angry.
Now, instead of acting, just wait. Feel your feelings.
I don't like this.
It's okay, they're just feelings.
I feel like I want to scream.
I'm so sorry, Rosie Kate. I'm heartbroken too. I'm so ashamed of what I did.
I get it. Feel, wait, share.
Now, find a way to use your feelings for good.
How?
Your locket. Your mother made that for you and engraved it with her favorite saying. Love grows. Open it.
A seed.
Your mother said, love is like a seed. When you plant it and care for it, it grows into something beautiful.
I'll plant it here. For her. Look what I've done! From one small seed!
Planting seeds makes me feel happy.
Me too! I'm happy I'm finally home.
When you were small, you thought you knew it all, but you didn't know that you had to grow. Like a seed, you needed love, shining like the sun above to learn what to feel and how to feel. Because now you know, like a budding rose, love grows. Like a tiny seed, it comes up with love grows.
When I was young, I thought I could run, but I didn't know